Welcome back to my channel. So today I will be featuring the event quest of Final Fantasy XIV, which is All Saints Wake for 2022, and we will continue the main story quest of the Warrior of Light. So this is Paul 16, and I hope you enjoy this stream. If you have any suggestions or comments, just type in the comment box. So we'll begin in about a minute. So if you're new in my channel, I usually stream Final Fantasy 14 uh, on my PC, and I also stream other video games. So again, I'm back. So I'm at the Yorza. This is my Warrior of Light, Elson Sulks. To begin the event quest, the limited time event quest, you should go to Gridania. From the main aetheryte, we will go to the Miketos Amphitheater. From here, we will look for the Adventurous Guild Investigator. So this is a level 15 quest, and the title of the quest is A Mad Masquerade. So from here, you will get the Wake Doctor's mask after completing the quest, the Wake Doctor's white coat, rubber gloves, bottoms, and shoes. So under the description, the Adventurous Guild Investigator has the look of a man with a plan. This quest is available for a limited time only. So I'll just use my low level class. I think we can go with this one. Okay, let's accept the quest.
My, what a wondrous surprise is to see you here this fine autumn day, my adventurer friend. Your assistance proved most essential to my past investigation, which is why I would like I would again seek your aid. You have my thanks. Now tell me, does the traveling circus known as the Continental Circus ring a bell? Each year, when it comes time for All Saints Week, they set up shop here in town, conducting all manner of suspicious activity. Though they appear to be ordinary performers, each and every last member is a most vile and despicable poison. Under the guise of events and festive merrymaking, they carry out acts both mischievous and malevolent. But worry not, for I have a plan. This year, we shall hold an event of our very own, thereby supplanting their modus operandi. A brilliant scheme. Would you not agree? The main spectacle shall be a costume for thee, but for those without suitable guises, my colleagues at the Alchemist Guild have devised a most ingenious solution, a special concoction that will temporarily transform any individual into a most easily visage. That is where you come in. You must transform yourself with our potion and speak with the townspeople. Spread word of the event. After giving them a good fight, you will need to dispel the enchantment, thus allaying possible concerns of ill effects from our wondrous brew. A thousand thanks. I have prepared a selection of 4 elixirs for you to choose from atop the benches beside me. Choose the one that suits your fancy, then go forth and spread the word of our costume for thee. When you finish, let us rendezvous near the Leather Workers Guild. Best of luck.
So we'll choose from these 4 potions. Let me choose them. You will be transfigured into a Dale kitten after drinking this concoction. Proceed. Your appearance will be changed after drinking the mysterious concoction. After frightening a townsperson in your transfigured state, dispel the enchantment and inform them of the planned costume for you. So I became cat cat bat with green wing. Where do we go? We'll find someone to scare. So I guess our target is the adoring child.
Why? If you aren't the most adorable little thing I've ever seen. But where did you come from? Did you get separated from the rest of your litter? So we will
So will the spell again?
Who are you? And what have you done with that darling little ball of fur? That was you. I refuse to believe you could have been anywhere near so cuddly and cute. You mean I too can transform into one of those adorable creatures? Then why am I still talking to you? I have a potion to drink.
You have spread the word of the costume critique, but more people must know if the investigator's plan is to succeed. Transfigure yourself once more and continue promoting the event. So we'll go back to the set of potions at the amphitheater. Again, this is Paul16 and you're watching Final Fantasy XIV Online. We're featuring the All Saints Wake playthrough, and later on we will show the rewards and we'll continue the main story quest. Now let's try the first one. First potion. And now I became a gorilla. It's so heavy. The sound makes it shows how strong you are as a gorilla. Strong, heavy, powerful. So our target is the unsuspecting lad.
Not because it's what in the world? Alright, lad. You've got some explaining to do. What the hell is going on? We can transform into creatures with a mere potion? Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed you. Suppose we can at least give it a try.
The townsfolk are abuzz with talk of the costume cortege. Rendezvous with the Adventurers Guild investigator near the Leather Workers Guild and inform him that all is ready. Before we do that, we can check on what are the two potions that. Oh no, other two the potions will not be clickable or select. You can't select the potions once you have completed quest. So from those first two potions, we can see that we can turn into gorilla for the first potion, and the other one is the cat bat. You can now head to the Leather Workers Guild. We'll use the Aetheryte for the fast travel. And you'll just go down here. I think there's a destination icon.
So, Bert,
Tell me, how did you fare? Sorry about that. May it sound. It sounds like they were simply trembling with excitement, and to think no small few wished to transfigure themselves. Oh, what a joyous that they would give themselves so willingly. Why did I never think to simply take this human form before?
Who are you, really?
I suppose you've earned an answer for your compliance.
I really must thank you for being so gullible. I did not realize there was another clown in town.
Papa Graf, my darling, it looks like all of your hard work has finally paid off.
Indeed, my beloved, all proceeds apace. Once I finish settling matters here, we shall enjoy a magnificent feast. Dear, oh dear, you appear to be confused. While the effects of the potion I gave you lasted for only a short while, the potion we've brewed for the townsfolk is a touch more potent. With but a single sip, none shall return to their original form. We shall harvest the dread that overwhelms their feeble minds when they discover this truth, and use it to summon forth our brethren. Then we shall have our night of the devilry all long last. The Grofs will be the envy of all Voidsen and live as royalty. All is falling into place, just as I schemed.
The creature is motioning at you hysterically. What could it be trying to say?
Ah, yes, the investigator from the Adventurers Guild. The fool drank our potion with all the concern of a newborn babe. How fitting he will remain just as helpless for the rest of his days. Even as we speak, the townsfolk are lining up to be transformed, blissfully unaware of the monstrous fate that awaits them. And we owe it all to you. Indeed, you've done a jolly good work this day.
Oh, my sweet, you've never looked more dashing. Seeing you as you have matters here well in hand, I'll return home to our little honeycomb and ready a feast for my hard-working husband. Ta-ta!
Well then, I'd best be off to finish my preparation. Will be a night to remember.
You poor, poor thing. A lost child at wit's end. Perhaps I can be of assistance.
So I
So I guess we'll talk to the wake doctor who have witnessed that scene.
Why do you look at me with such mistrustful eyes, dear? Your dubitation is quite misplaced.
There's something off about you.
Is that how you always treat newly met strangers? What if I told you I have a remedy to dispel this enchantment? Here, drink this. Given the situation, I do not blame you for being wary of gifts from a stranger, but I will gladly drink it myself should that ease your concern.
it worked. You have my thanks. Oh my friend, you are truly a sight for sore eyes. Never in all my years of service have I been so humiliated. I knew those fiends would be up to no good. Knew they would take advantage of the season's festivity, as is their wont. Yet for all my vigilance, here I am, their very first victim. Oh, the shame of it all. This a spear piercing my very soul. But thanks to you, I am free of that foul enchantment. I owe my life, miss.
I fear you'd sooner forget a name as unremarkable as my own. I am but a passing woman of science.
I see. May I assume that you are the self-shamed individual who created the remedy?
You may indeed. It's a remedy which has required no small amount of fine tuning. A frog tongue here, a rat's tail there, but I will spare you the detail. Rest assured, the townsfolk too shall be returned to their original forms with a sufficient dose. As fortune would have it, I made plenty for everyone, in case such a tragedy were to befall the city. Now, if you would be so kind as to distribute the remedy to those in need, investigator.
Understood. I know not your motives, but I'll not look a gift chocobo in the break. This is the best hand we have to play, and I will accept full responsibility for the outcome, whatever it may be. While I tend to the townspeople, may I entrust the cat with capturing our crafty clown? Stores of the remedy are like to run dry, should they claim too many victims.
In that case, I will remain here to assist.
Excellent. Once I've administered the remedy to the afflicted, I shall await you in Mikato's amphitheater.
It will be no easy feat to apprehend Papa Gruff. I have no doubt he will be expecting you to come after him. That is why I propose you give him a taste of his own medicine with a disguise. Ideally, the guise should be one dear to him, one whom he would let down his guard around. What's more, I would suggest someone whose appearance you can recall clearly.
He would never doubt his dear little Gruff.
Oh my, his very own son? What an excellent idea. Can you say with a certainty you can recall his appearance? If not, the transformation will undoubtedly quite fail. Ah, you but recently laid eyes on his mistress, did you? Excellent. Then he will never see you coming. When you're certain his guard is down, Give him one of my special cookies. I bake in an ingredient that will return him to his natural demonic form. Though I wish I could do more to help, I am little more than a simple doctor. An adventurer of your obvious talents is far better suited, unaccustomed to such risky undertaking. When you are ready, I shall provide you with a dose of my own transformative mixture.
So let's proceed and talk again to the Wake Doctor. Since, of course, we are ready.
It shan't be hard to locate Papa Gruff, knowing he prepares for the night of devilry. I suspect he will be waiting for more Voidsmen to gather. As such, he is most likely hiding in the vicinity of the riverbank, out of sight and out of mind. He will no doubt have returned to his guise as the Adventurers Guild investigator, so as not to arouse suspicion. Now, recall on an image of his beloved in your mind's eye, and I shall weave it into reality with the power of alchemy.
The Wake Doctor will transfigure you into Mama Graf. Proceed? Yes.
Remember, once you've found Papa Gruff, use whatever guile you can muster to trick him. Then offer him my special treat.
You will be transfigured into Mama Graf. You must remain transfigured in order to progress with quest objectives. Speak with the Wake Doctor to restore or prolong the transfiguration. So there we are. We transformed to Mama Graf. And we should remember this location near the Leather Workers Guild, so in case the effect of the potion runs out, we need to go back to her and transfigured again to Mama Graf. So let's look for the location. So we'll look for Papa Graf-esque Papa Graf-esque investigator.
Oh, my sweet Snurbbleberry. I thought you had returned home. Is aught amiss?
So I guess we need to converse with Papa Graf and persuade him to eat the Wake Doctor's special cookie. So let's proceed with clicking the yes button.
Don't tell me, is it because I didn't return your goodbye kiss? You know I'm easily flustered. Besides, my love, your plans would be in tatters. Should a passerby catch us sharing an intimate moment,
We have to choose wisely on what to say in order to convince him to take the cookie. Let's try the second option.
I was worried and wished to be certain all is proceeding apace.
you came all this way because you were worried about me? Oh, I am not worthy of such caring, succubus. But fear not, your beloved has everything under control. Thanks to that wide-eyed adventurer, the idiot humans are drinking our concoction in droves.
You must have.
You must have worked up an appetite with all this scheming.
You always know just what I need. But moments ago, I was thinking what I wouldn't give for a snack. I knew you were cunning, but if I didn't know better, I would say you're a mind reader as well.
Oh, stop it. You make a, you make me blush. For you, darling, I baked up a delicious batch of cookies. Here, have a bite.
Cookies, my favorite. Well then, don't mind if I do. Goodness, it smells delicious. Oh, how I love a treat from my sweet.
And as easy as that, he falls to the trap.
What is this?
What's the meaning of this? Why, you convincing little, you may have put a damper on my plans, but all is not lost. Yes, if I start again now, all can be ready in time for supper.
Surely you jest. All Saints' Week meant for all to partake in and enjoy.
You, it cannot be. The great gourd of legend herself.
You poor misguided soul. Gone are the days when you might wreak havoc as you please. The truth I will drill into your head slowly and meticulously until there is naught else you can think of. Have I frightened you, child? Forgive me. Such was not my intention. I wish only for man and monster to enjoy the revelry of All Saints' Week in equal measure, nothing more.
For a mercy, his mischief making was brought to halt. Thanks is no small part to your efforts, but if the day's festivities are to be cancelled, despite all we have done, the townspeople would still suffer for these transgressions.
He has caused much grief, and I will punish him accordingly. So I ask that you place your faith in me and allow the festival to continue as planned. There will be no further disruptions. You have my word.
I trust you.
You have my gratitude. Perhaps you should appraise the real adventurer's guild investigator of the present situation. He said he would wait you at the Miketas Amphitheater, as I recall. Once you have done so, come and speak with me. There is somewhere I would like to take you. By the way, of recompense for the trouble this ill-mannered child has caused. Until then,
So we'll now report back to the Adventurers Guild investigator. So to all the viewers, this is Paul16 featuring Final Fantasy Online, showing you the event quest for the All Saints Week 2022. So here's the Adventurers Guild investigator.
Ah, there you are. You'll be relieved to hear I finished administering the remedy to all the afflicted. But tell me, how did matters fare on your end? So, the fiend has been reverted to his true impish form. I see. Well, eccentric though she may be, if the doctor claims she can keep him on the leash, I believe her. And with a surplus of curative potions, I can see no reason why the costume for tea should not continue. I will, of course, remain vigilant of the other disturbances. Your assistance has truly been invaluable, my friend. With this trouble now behind us, I trust you will take at least a moment's respite. Why not spend it donning the disguise of monstrous and mischievous creatures?
So that is right, pretty short and easy. So we can now complete the quest and claim our rewards. Let me just drop off some stuff so I could show you before I show you the rewards. Let me sell some of my items. Let's go back to the New Gridania and check what are the other stuffs that we can take or buy from. So we use the Aetheryte to go to the amphitheater. So there's still 2 remaining quests to do. So the genial geyser will bring you to the haunted manor.
The haunted manor is now accepting guests for the marvelous masquerade. Shall I escort you to the front door?
So far.
So for now, no. Just check for other things that we can do. Okay, so we have a respectable peddler, All Saints Wake vendor. So this is her. And we can buy this ballroom etiquette, pumpkin pleasures. So an illustrated manual of the steps required to sink your teeth into a delicious and crumbly autumnal biscuit. As if you are not already aware, used to learn the cookie emote. So this is unobtainable, unregistered, unsellable, and market prohibited. So let's buy that. Also, you can buy the cage wisp. So this is a tabletop household item. This is imprisoned orb of flickering blue flame, is not leading anyone astray. So this sells for 30 gil and it is market prohibited. I usually buy 2 of this, so I keep one for our guild or the free company, and the other one for my own collection. So let's check the magic prison pumpkin. This peculiar contraption creates illusions by weaving together myriad shades of light. Releases a heart stopping this embodied pumpkin head. We can try that later. Let's check how many I have so far. So currently I have 396. So I guess I'll buy 99 of which, since it's just really cheap. And later on we will check on how will that, what is the effect of that. So I guess we'll start with the Harlequin guide. So this is a level 15 quest entitled A Spooky Celebration. So you'll have a reward of a magic prison pumpkin. Under the description, the Harlequin Guide is eager to put you to work. This quest is available for a limited time only.
Hello there. Tell me, are you aware of the delightful costume party being held at the present? Of course, you are. A small few have already joined in the merrymaking, and I dare say you would make a most welcome addition to their number. How about it? Raring to give the next person you meet the fight of their life?
So let's try to participate in the costume critique.
Wonderful! Take your pick from our selection of perfectly safe concoctions. Place atop the benches beside me and transfigure yourself into the creature of your desire.
Okay, so let's choose from the potions beside him. Let's start from the nearest potion. You will be transfigured into a continental eye after drinking this concoction. Proceed. I guess we have a guide here. So basically, if you choose these potions, the the monster that you will change to is the one behind it. So earlier, the first one is the gorilla, the second one was the bat cat, and this is the ghost. I'm not sure of. White ghost, glowing white ghost, and the last one is the one-eyed bat with a very with big sharp teeth. So let's choose this glowing white monster or ghost thing. You will be transfigured into a wraith. So, correction, that's a wraith. After drinking this concoction, proceed. Your appearance will be changed after drinking the mysterious concoction. After frightening a townsperson in your transfigured state, dispel the enchantment and inform them of the costume party. So I guess you'll just be repeating the very first quest. Let's check if there are any other functions that we can do. I think for me this is the best transfiguration, I should say. Yeah, I like the raid. So this time we'll scare off the brazen boy.
A monster? Oh gods, a monster. What's it doing here? Hey, you're not a monster. You're just some strange man. You said you transformed by drinking a potion? I want to try it too.
So again, after completing that, we'll go back to the Harlequin guide.
Bravo! With the aid of volunteers such as yourself, word of the event shall surely spread like a wildfire throughout the entire sea. Here, I have a little something for you as thanks. Should you care to spread the word further, you are welcome to return anytime. Now off you go. Enjoy the festivities to your heart's content.
So I guess if you want to have free, oh no, I started it again. Anyway, uh, this we'll just run this through. No, I'll just say no. Yeah. So if you just want to have a free magic prism pumpkin, you can just repeat talking to the Harlequin guide to get the magic prism pumpkin for free for 10 amount of them. Basically for me it's not that useful, or it will just take your time. It's still easier for you to purchase it under the best best pacated peddler. Bespectacled peddler. How do you pronounce that? I'm not really sure. So it's really cheap, you know. You just buy it for 2 gil. So instead of making those efforts, going back and forth, you know, I think this is the easiest way to acquire it. I just noticed that Papograph is here. I'm still thinking what was the punishment that was given to him. And here is Mama Graph. I'm not sure if she's angry or scolding him. Earlier she had, yes, comments. Now I cannot read. Not sure if that's cheer or is mad. And Papograph is drowning to his failure, to his failed plan. Anyway, can't see any her words anymore. Let's now go to the wake dock. So this is a level 15 quest, ER guest. So here you'll have 1,440 experience points and 239 gil. And the description states, the wake doctor is not one to be kept waiting. This quest is available for a limited time only. So let's accept it.
So, you remembered my request. I am pleased. As I mentioned earlier, there is somewhere I would like to take you. So, I'm afraid it is a place not easily reached. When you're ready to depart, pray speak with the usher here, and he will escort you.
So I believe the escort is just beside her. It's the unusual usher, of course, as the name states.
Ah, you must be the guest of honor. If it please you, I shall escort you immediately.
So I allow myself to be escorted.
I shall take my leave first and make the preparations necessary to receive you. Do not be alarmed by what you see, child.
We shall not be far behind. Now, if you would follow me.
So he went outside and another genial geyser is here with a part of pumpkins outside. Guess we went outside of New Gredonia and just about near you can see the pumpkin-headed apparition. So I think this is a haunted house theme park. It seems a good place to have a picture as a remembrance of the All Saints Week.
Welcome to my humble abode. Surprised to see I have a home of your own? Are you? Even the great Lord needs a place to rest her head.
So, do I stand corrected? This is actually her home. Very spooky indeed.
I have never invited a mortal to my home before. Consider this is my way of thanking you for ensuring All Saints' Week could be celebrated year after year unimpeded. You may take yourself at home and stay as long as you like. You can make yourself at home and stay as long as you like. If you are concerned about Papa Gruff, do not be. He and I have come to an understanding. Some children must simply learn the hard way.
Very, very spooky house right under the full bright moon. This is again Paul16 and you're watching Final Fantasy XIV featuring the All Saints Wake adventure quest, and later on we will show off the rewards we have received. So if you have questions, comments, suggestions, just leave them in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow my channel for updates, new contents, and that will help me improve my channel. So we are just wandering around the house. We cannot enter in any of the doors, obviously. Like I said earlier, this is a good place to have some pictures yourself. So I guess this is the pumpkin garden. Picnic place. Yeah, these are some AFK players. A scary tree. So how do we go here? Let me check. What's the map? It's a problem. The only way that you could go here is through the usher earlier. So you could only go to this place while the event is still ongoing. Still looking for a good place to have a picture. More pumpkin tree. Oh, there's some mini cave here. I think this is the best place to have a picture. Like the doorway to hell. Old clock tower. Some sort of a design. I think this is the best one. Okay, let's try to equip one by one. I think some of my items went to the armory because I was full earlier. My inventory was full. So let's start with the Wake Doctor's mask. So the Wake Doctor looks like the one from, not sure, Star Wars, maybe. It's well designed, lots of, what do you call this, nails or screws. Goggles, and it's like this doctor is living in a desert with bandages on top. Now we wear the top, the white coat. This is actually good with a lot of stitches. Yes, being a crazy doctor or weird doctor might be. There are certain events that you get slashed off by your experiment. That's why you have a lot of stitches around you. Yes, a scarf. Elegant scarf. And wearing a black. I guess this is a sweat. Turtleneck. Yeah, long sleeve turtleneck sweater. And from the sides, you have your tools. Your experimental tools have different kinds of injections, scissors, tubes. Yeah. Have also some notes. I shouldn't say knives. This is a pretty long coat. Almost reach your toes. Let's remove this first and wear the bottoms. So you have a belt here, and the belt is a little side pocket. I guess there you place your notebook, notes for your experiment. Probably diary or notes or your now we check on the gloves. So this is a white glove with an elegant design. Short gloves. There are also stitches with some kind of a marking. Probably a royalty marking or anyhow. Let's check on the shoe. So for the shoes, I think this is a low cut shoes. It's the default. low cut black boots. It has laces. Both have laces. And you have also a short socks. So if combined, let's skip them all. Double check. So we have the wig doctor's mask, white coat, rubber gloves, wig doctor's bottoms that looks like a leatherette, and the boots, the shoes. Yeah, at first I thought this is our leather gloves. Stand corrected, those are rubber gloves. I think the best for this is the scholar. Because of it's something like a notebook. See if he is taking notes of his experiment. Okay, let's try to G-post this. Even without the mask, the costume looks good. Let's try eating cookies using this ballroom etiquette, pumpkin pleasure. So this is the scene that Papa Graf had fallen to earlier. He's really enjoying the with the chew and everything. That's a big bite. Like this book. You want some? And you're just astonished by this lovely. Now let's try the magic prism. So it will give you a pumpkin head with the bats coming out with the dust, magical dust. Then the stars will come up. The face is also glowing. If there's a bulb or candle inside. After which it will explode into stars. Now let's go back to the Ffxiv house to check the item we bought. So for those who do not know, this is our Ffxiv house located at the center of the mist location. This is our humble home. Let me try to put this out. Too bad it can turn off the fire pits. Let's just test the item in my private chamber under construction. So let's try to place this in order for us to figure out this item. By the way, the costume is totally dyeable. So all those 5 items are dyeable. So you can dye each and every one of them, which is a good thing. So again, it's totally dyeable. So here we have the caged flame. You can hear the sound of the flame. Very little sound. I don't know if I can turn this off. Yeah, because you can hear some very, very low sound of flame. Blue flame. Trapped in a cage. I believe this item is also dyeable. Yeah, you can dye it as well. So unfortunately for housing items, you cannot have a preview of that unless you place them. I'll save that for your own experiment. So I guess that's about it for the rewards we can receive from the All Saints Day. All Saints Week event rewards. So for me, it's really rewarding. So the complete set for me is always good to collect. Plus you have this flame to add spookiness in your housing, in your houses, or your... It's just quite small for me, but still well designed. The quest is also very easy to do, pretty straightforward. No, there are no complexities. Complete the quest. Yeah, I'm pretty much happy with the rewards for the All Saints Week. So what I always do, I always display the reward items in our FC house, so they would remember that there are items to get if ever they visit the house. So in order to do this, you have to make sure that you're not selling the maximum of 20 items. The retainer assigned to this mannequin should not be selling a maximum of 20 items. Then you click apply to show the items you'd like to display. And then we can now place the housing item for our FC house. With the turning off the lights to make a better effect of that blue flame. It looks really good to be honest. And then when you go to your retainer earlier, the one who displayed to the mannequin, I'll just get his items first. So going back to your items on sale, you can already take this from your retainer. So return to inventory. And Viola. Even if you take them out from your retainer, the mannequin retains the costume you install him. So that is just one of the tips that I could provide you on what I do to expand the storage of your retainer. And I think those items can be stored here. There are more. Yeah. So we can now store it back for glamour purposes. So that's all for All Saints Week 2022. We can now go back to our main story quest. This is again Ball 16 and I am featuring Final Fantasy Online. Earlier, I have showed you the rewards and the quest run through of All Saints Week 2022. And now we are now proceeding to the story quest, main story quest. So I will play the last scene where we left off. So sit back and enjoy this cutscene.
There's still time. With more of the dragon's ether, I can yet... You're finished. Damn it all!
Apologies for the costume. I forgot to change my outfit.
I see you've bested Barbaricia. Well done.
Her minions too are all crystallized or scattered. The day is ours.
What of my sister? Tell me you learned something about Ajdaya. So the Archfiend and her crystal yielded not.
Our efforts have not been entirely fruitless. We have deprived your sister's captor of another powerful champion. With Zero, we may yet challenge Golbez and his minions.
Indeed. We could not have come this far without your aid. Thank you, Zero.
I but fulfilled my part of the bargain. And now I will have my...
Her ether is nearly spent. Perhaps unsurprising given how much power she used.
I wouldn't want to face another Archfiend without her. We should hurry back to Zero's domain.
Agreed. Eager though I am to continue, it would be unwise to risk our lives for the sake of haste. Let us suspend the mission and tend to Zero.
So that was the story so far. After vanquishing Barbaricha, Zero fainted for loss of Aether. So for those who might be lost or something, in order to go back to the place, to Zero's domain, all you have to do is travel to Tavnir Yadilmad. At first I had difficulty on how to go back at Zero's domain, and then from here you will open the map and look for Akiali, if I'm not mistaken. Let us check. Akiali. So let's go to Akiali. Again, this is Paul16 and I'm featuring Final Fantasy 14. I hope you're liking my stream. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow for any updates and future contents. So we'll talk to the veteran Radiant, and he will ask us if we want to go to the vault. So we proceed to the Weaver's warding. And from here, you'll find a small orb, small blue-white orb, and this leads to the passage of Troyakip. That's where we want to go. Once inside, you'll just run through this dungeon. You don't have to worry about those mobs or monsters. They won't have any it will not attract any what do you call this, enmity to you. So they are completely harmless after beating the boss of this place. Again, we tick on the blue-white orb to proceed with Troyakip. Passage to Troyakip. Just click yes. Again, we just continue running around. Obviously, oh, you can. I stand corrected. You can actually use your mount for faster travel. You just can't fly here. least this is faster than running. So you continue to the passage to the hydromantic terraces. Let's use again our mount. Why not we use the randomized mount? This is one of my favorite mounts because it transforms as it goes to flight. So it's a mecha jet, mecha robot jet, should I say? And right in front of this big bird, leads to the Zero's domain. So you just click that blue-white orb, and the big bird will travel you there. So now we're back to Hero's domain. Yeah, you can still use the mount here. Talk to Barshan. So this is a level 90 quest. Return from the void. So you'll get a 1217 gil and an option between Heaven's Eye Materia 9, Savage Aim Materia 9, and Savage Might Materia 9. So under the description, concern is writ plain upon Barshan's face. How long do you suppose she will remain this way?
I haven't the faintest inkling, nor I can say whether the aether we can afford to share will be enough to awaken her. It would be best to take her back with us to the source. There, she would be guaranteed all she requires.
Zero cannot give her consent, but it seems we have no choice. The alternative would be to leave her here, defenseless. Should she later desire it, we will bring her home. Alson, might I ask you to hold on to Barbaricha's memorial? It may serve a purpose.
Oh, what's happened to her?
You have business with Zero?
We have a newcomer, a former minion of Barbaricha. Let her know when she wakes, will you?
Barbaricha's minion?
Why not go and find this newcomer, so we have something to tell Zero, if nothing else?
Indeed. May I trouble you to join me, Elson? With luck, we might learn something out of Golbus. So we'll talk the deserter Voidsent.
You're the ones who failed Barbariccia. I won't make trouble. I'll obey, so please let me stay.
If you would obey, then tell me all you know of Golbus.
There isn't much I can tell. Only the Archfiends are allowed into his domain. Whatever it is, done what they know.
I see. No better way to guard oneself than keeping one's location secret. How does Golbus communicate with his minions afield?
He has these scepters, staves, whatever they are. He uses them to talk to those far away.
Not unlike link pearls, at least in function. That will be all. My thanks for your cooperation. My thanks to you as well for affording me the time. I am satisfied, so let us rejoin the others and head home. I trust you understand that once we leave the 13th, we will not return until we have prepared to resume our search. Knowing this, are you ready to depart? You will not be able to freely return to the 13th. Are you certain you wish to leave? Let's proceed. Back to Troya, then, and thence home.
Ah, you're all safe.
Thank the sisters. A moment while I close the gate. There. We may rest easy for now.
Apologies, everyone. I have to take a call, so I'll be right back in a short while. Hello? Welcome back. So, apologies for the delay. We can now continue the storyline.
Was there any trouble? I expect some void scent slipped through.
A few did, aye. But we were ready and dealt with them without incident.
That is well. I cannot thank you enough for your vigilance.
Yes, yes, you're grateful. But aren't you forgetting something more important? You know, the polite but warm formalities one delights in hearing when their little brother returns from a long journey.
Indeed, you are right. It is good to be home again, among those who I love dearly and missed so much.
And we are glad to receive you, Vashan. Welcome home!
Chambers have been prepared for your use at Megaduta. Let us take Zero there at once.
So I'm back. Now we go to the Megaduta attendant.
Master Cells, we have been expecting you. If you would follow me, I will show you to the guest chambers.
So we proceed with the guest chambers.
Our mission took many an unexpected turn. I am relieved that we have all returned safely. But before you all enjoy the rest you have earned 12 times over, I would consult you on one last matter.
Zero.
While she appears none the worse for wear, she remains locked in slumber, and I cannot help but worry. Is there aught we can do to expedite her recovery? If her ether is exhausted, perhaps I can share some of mine now.
In the wastelands of the 13th, one can only replenish ether by taking it from others, be it by trade or by force. In contrast, the source is rich in ambient ether. Simply being here and drawing breath, Zero will absorb what she needs.
Then we need but wait?
I believe so. She will awaken in time, and when she does, give her something to eat. Judging by her form, she should also be able to derive nourishment from food. I know you promised her your ether, but perhaps she might appreciate fine Harnish cuisine more.
Food can certainly be arranged.
She looks like any other person. Unsurprising, perhaps, given that she is only part void sent.
Zero said before that Xenos had altered her essence. A change wrought, I suspect, with the power of darkness. It acted upon the part of her that is void sent, rendering it dominant. Thus we were able to reverse it with the power of light. I labour to believe that Xenos possessed such arcane knowledge. In all likelihood, it came from Fandaniel. Were Zero wholly void sent, I doubt the crystal would have had an effect on her. One might say that Hydaelyn had a hand in your meeting.
'Tis no exaggeration to say that Zero has proven herself invaluable. A boon from Hydaelyn herself. Her cooperation may come at a price, but whatever it is, I am willing to pay it. Exhausting though it may be at times.
So I choose the lowest inventory I have. Heaven's Eye, Materia 9. This gives an effect of direct hit rate of plus 12. So the next quest is named A Word with Light and Life. Reward is 1,389 gil. Never one to remain idle. Ishtola would tend to an errand. This is a level 90 quest. If I
may excuse myself, I wish to pay a visit to the High Crucible. While the scales function admirably, it would be prudent to have them inspected for signs of degradation.
By all means, I shall do the same for this vessel. Then I'll go and meet with the soldiers. Share with them what I learned fighting Voidsent in the 13th. What of you, my friend? Have you any immediate plans? I'm just worried about Zero. In that case, might I trouble you with a small task? I wish to have food ready for Zero when she awakens, you see. Would you be willing to go to Merid's Mehen and ask for suitable refreshments? Excellent. In the meantime, Nidana shall watch over Zero. She is already en route. Let us each then tend to our respective businesses and reconvene anon. So we'll travel back to Razatan. From here, we'll quick travel using the Minator, right? To Meride's Mayhain. Meride's Mayhain.
Welcome to Meride's Mayhem. Please make yourself comfortable. What? A guest of the satrap has collapsed from hunger? Of course, I will be happy to help. You need only tell me what you desire.
Your most expensive dish. just for good measure.
While that can certainly be arranged, I fear it would be too rich for someone coming out of a long slumber. I would recommend something gentler on the stomach, like these apples here. They're sweet, juicy, and nutritious. Afterwards, once your guest feels better, she's welcome to sample whatever else we can provide. Just let me know.
So we go back to Megaduta. Talked again to the Megaduta attendant.
Welcome back. Lest you worry, Mistress Nidhana has been taking good care of our guests. Will you be joining them now?
Light. Is this an inn? What happened? How did I get here?
Zero looks better without the cap or hat on her. She reminds me of Eloin of Final Fantasy VIII.
There's no time.
A mature
I must
version
rejoin
of
the
her,
battle. I must...
I assume.
Oh, you're awake! Wonderful! Ah! Woo!
What is this? Some sort of fiend?
A fiend? Where is it? Where? Ah, but this is no time for jokes. You're in the source, my dear. The world next door, so to speak. The others brought you here after you collapsed. I'll fetch them at once. Wait, just a moment.
I took the liberty of arranging refreshments. I hope you find them as flavorful as they are invigorating.
This isn't what you promised. But I suppose ether is ether.
Wait. Don't tell me you don't know how to eat?
I took what I needed from it. What's the problem?
Where's the enjoyment in that? You're supposed to bite, to chew, to savor, and then swallow. That's the way. So, did it taste good?
I don't know.
The long years without eating may have dulled your sense of taste.
Well, we void scent have no need for such when consuming others. There are some who speak of taste when describing the quality and affinity of their prey's ether. But I loathe the act. Taking ether in small amounts like this is one thing, but diluting my essence, diminishing myself, I'd sooner die. And I have died, countless times.
You have? But what happens when you do?
Not much. After a while, you return, together with all your expended life force. The important thing is to die where others won't devour you.
Amazing! My peers who study immortality and resurrection would be most interested in this phenomenon.
The question of taste aside, I am glad that you are able to partake of food like us. I dare say it agrees with your personal preferences.
That's true. You can keep giving me the same on a regular basis.
Very well. As my guest, I shall see that you do not want for comfort. And one other thing. We brought you to our world without your consent, and for that, I apologize. If you wish it, we will return you to yours once you have regained your strength.
It's fine. I have no reason to go back. Except for yours, perhaps. You intend to cross over again, I take it.
I do. I have yet to find my sister. I want nothing more than to rush to her aid, to find this Golbez and free her from his clutches, if he still holds her captive.
Though if our recent experience has taught us anything, 'tis that the 13th is more dangerous than we ever imagined. Caution must be our watchword.
Better late than never. In the short time you spent in our world, you left a trail of chaos in your wake. You managed to return in one piece this time, but don't assume you'll be so lucky the next.
Rest assured, we will make no assumptions and spare no preparation. Speaking of which, while we rest and ready ourselves, I ask that you tell me more about your home. In return, I will tell you about ours. I will show you my domain, Radzet Han.
Again, a stranger in this strange land. I have a condition. You must come too.
You have my thanks.
I guess that's all for now. I need to take a break, and I will just go online again to continue our main story quest. So this is again Paul16 saying goodbye to everyone and thank you for watching. If ever you have comments, questions, suggestions, just leave them in the comment section box. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, follow this channel. This will help me improve and gain more audiences. So please don't forget to support this channel. That would be all for now. Goodbye and stay safe.